Hey, what's going on, guys? Josh from Trail Build, and we are doing another rating your guys' builds from our gallery. With us today, we have Jordan. Jordan is from the Anthem Wheels Company. He actually sits right across the desk from me and up a little bit, so figured we'll have him with us today so we can rate your guys' Jeeps and check out some Anthems too. I think there's a few in there that has some Anthems on it. So with that said, we're gonna jump right into it, guys. If you haven't already uploaded your rigs to the gallery, make sure and do so. It's trailbuiltoffroad.com and then /add your rig to the gallery. So to do that, make sure just to have at least like 5 pictures or so and a really good description. All right, ready?
Let's do it.
Let's go. So first on the list, we have a 2020, it's a Jeep Gladiator Rubicon. It's got Mickey Thompson, their 17x9, -12 offset. So they stick out a little bit, and then it has the Mickey Thompson, the Baja Boss, 37" by 12.5, which 37" on a Jeep Gladiator is a pretty decent sized tire. And then to fit that, they have a Pro Comp, it's a 3.5" suspension lift. And this thing looks pretty wild.
Yeah, it looks tough, that's for sure.
And
you're talking 17s on 37s, that's doing it right.
It looks pretty. It's got the aftermarket front recovery bumper on it. Looks like it's got a winch. Those fenders are pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen fenders like that on a Gladiator.
Yeah, it helps with that little more of a different body style that the Gladiator has. It helps widen that thing out.
Yeah.
And especially when you're throwing 37s and
Really looks like it's muscular almost.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Like beefy. Looks pretty cool. We'll give it a number, of course, 1 through 10, 10 being the best, and we'll count down and throw out a number.
I'm ready.
All right, so 3, 2, 1,
7.5.
Pretty close. 7.5. Nice.
Yeah, I think on Jeep Gladiators, from what I've seen on them, it seems like you can do them very wrong, and it seems like this one is done correctly. You're on your 17.9s, you got a little bit of poke, you got some big old tires on there, made sure you threw suspension on there, and made sure that you can use the thing, and really putting those fender flares on it. I think that's my big kicker, is when you don't see those flares on there. Sometimes they can look just that body style. It can look a little odd sometimes, but when you make them look tough, they look good.
It is so true. Looking at it from the side profile,
Yep.
you know, of course you got your squared off top on it, and then the box, and you know, without the at least some kind of aggressive fenders on there, and some decent tires.
Yeah, it adds some body lines to it that I think it needs, and it looks good.
I agree. I definitely agree. It's good. I gave it an 8 for the same reasons. It looks good. I did see now they have some rock sliders on there too. Zach, our videographer, has a computer so far away I can't see that far. So.
Yeah, my eyes don't stretch too far, that's for sure.
So yeah, I like it. So definitely appreciate you adding your Gladiator to the gallery. And what do we have next?
Let's see it.
Oof, look at this thing.
All right, this is different.
This is cool. So this one, it's a 2007 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Sahara. So it's a JK U. It has the spider lock, bead locks, the 17x9s with a -38 offset. That's a big advantage with those spider locks, is they do come with quite the negative offset on there to really get those tires sticking out.
All right.
And then this one has the Yokohama Geolanders X, the 40" by 13.5 wide. So pretty beefy tire and wheel combination. And then it has a custom 4-link suspension. So that's pretty cool.
This thing's the real deal. This looks like the real deal right
now.
Yeah,
4.5" lift.
Looks like he's got the rack in the back, kind of a little hard to see in that picture, but looks like he's got that 5th wheel back there. And
look at how far those tires is.
Yeah, that thing's ready to climb.
Look at this tailgate on there. That is pretty cool.
Yeah,
It's got
absolutely.
the American flag as a tailgate. Can't tell if these are cut out or if it's just like a design put over the top. It looks like it's a design put over the top.
Yeah, it looks like this thing's pretty kitted out. I mean, he's got the entire back rack set up in the bed. He's got a hell of a suspension on there that is, it's definitely getting some poke to those big offset wheels, and this looks like it could handle it.
I wonder if he's got 1-tons under there. Let's take a look if it says in the description here. Oh yeah, look at that.
Boom.
Front Dana 60 and a 14-bolt rear. Pretty common setup, actually the exact same combo I have on the Scout. Custom 1-ton steering with a PSC hydro assist, so that's pretty cool too. Takes a little bit of extra power to turn those 40s.
Yeah, that thing.
Coilovers, got a pretty cool front bumper on there.
Yeah, and a unique color to say the least. I mean, it's on a Sahara, but it looks good too. It goes. I mean, obviously he matched those spider locks, and it goes together well with the tan bumpers on the green, and he's got looks like the tan sway bars down there, and he's looking.
It's a pretty cool color combination, and really I don't see these Yokohamas, these Geolander X. I don't see them too often, so it's pretty cool to see that is a little bit different as well.
Yeah, and again, showing up the last one, if you thought 37s were big, boom, we're stepping to 40s immediately.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, right. I like it. I think it's pretty cool. It's definitely a meaty build.
That shot is the winner right there. I think that nice
shot.
side profile. That's a nice tough picture.
It's always great to have, not only a good number of pictures, but to have some good quality pictures in there as well. And
Agreed.
Off-road, even better.
Agreed.
So
Agreed.
I like it. I think it's pretty cool. I like the same thing that you said about the spare tire carrier on the back and the jerry cans, and
Yep.
it's pretty cool. And this color here, I think it's only available on a couple of years, maybe just the 07. I'd have to fact check that obviously, but
Yep.
it's not a very common color that you see.
Absolutely.
Cool. Yeah, I like it. I think it's pretty awesome. We have actually our detail guy here runs a Wrangler similar to this that has those spider lock wheels on it as well. So
Sweet.
cool. All right, well,
I've got mine.
you got a number?
I'm ready.
I got a number too. So 3, 2, 1, 9.2.
See, and I
Yeah.
was gonna go with a 9
Were you?
point something, and I figured I would just keep it clean. You take it away on why you went with a 9.2.
Yeah. It's of course, I'm a fan of the 1-tons and 40s. So that's a stout combination right off the bat. And it's got the custom 4-link suspension with a coilover, so I bet this thing just flexes like crazy, and it's probably just a beast off-road. So
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Is if you're going to have a Jeep, I would say don't half blanket. This thing looks tough. It would, if we could swap out those wheels, I would be thinking 10. But
with some anthems.
It looks like it could use some anthems on there. But other than that, this thing is mean looking. I agree with just about everything that is going on with this.
It's pretty wild, pretty cool. Oh, look at this one.
All right.
Dang. All right. It's like on Joe Dirt. Dang.
Yeah. This one is another one. This is building.
This is cool. So what do we have here? It's a 2009. It's a Jeep Wrangler JK U. Well, it says JK, but if you see the pictures, you'll know what I mean. I don't know if it was a 4-door at one time, but we'll go through the description and check it out. So it's a base model. It has the Walker Evans, the racing beadlock, 17 by 8.5, -6 offset, and then it has the Canati, the Mud Hogs, 39 by 12.5. So another beefy tire. Wheel and tire combination. Then it has the Terraflex, just a 2.5-inch suspension lift with 39-inch tires.
Cool.
That is wild. So let's check this thing out.
That is.
What do we got for a description here? Adjustable control arms. It
Some
does rub
major
a little
trimming.
bit.
Major trimming with some rubbing, you don't say.
And it still has the 2-inch spacers on it, which with a -6 offset, it doesn't bring the wheel away from the Jeep too much. So I can see with 39-inch tires, they're having to run some spacers to keep it from rubbing.
Yep.
Custom open air truck conversion kit and wrap. That's interesting. Upgraded axles, 513 gears, and big brakes. You gotta stop those.
More than just a little put into this.
Yeah.
That's for
Oh
sure.
yeah. I'm curious in this custom truck conversion because we just filmed a 05 LJ, which is the unlimited version, 2-door. It's got a little longer wheelbase than the regular.
Yep.
And it's a Rubicon, and the gentleman that did a conversion on it basically made it look like a little pickup truck. So it's pretty. I like how these look.
Yeah.
And this one's got the roll cage sticking out of the back here like that.
I'd love to know if this conversion was done pre-Gladiator or post-Gladiator. It looks just a little Gladiator inspired.
Right.
A guy with a Jeep. If you want to comment on this video and let us know.
Yeah.
That is a sweet picture as well to have in the gallery right there.
That is pretty cool.
That is
Got
sweet.
a big old battleship in the background.
Yeah. This is another well done. I mean, it looks like with the extras that were put into it that this person clearly is using it. In your experience, what do you, if you were to daily something like this and you're talking about having that big of tires on there, Are you happy with dailying this? Are you hoping to just keep this as something that you're going to pound off-road, or?
I mean, it's like taking the analogy of, do you buy a pickup truck for fuel mileage?
Yeah.
You're not going to get the best fuel mileage, and you're going to have to make some sacrifices. And
Yep.
it's the same with the Scout. I do daily it when I'm not working on it.
Yep. Yeah.
And it's not the most creature comfort vehicle, and
Yep.
neither is a Jeep on 39s. And although I'm sure it probably rides pretty decent,
Yeah.
but it's the cool factor.
Yeah.
It's really what it comes
it's
down
what you're
to.
riding in. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you know that you can just throw it in 4 low, go off road, and
Yep.
hit the trails, and then the next day drive it to work. So
Yep.
yeah, exactly. So
I like it.
it is. It's pretty cool, and that contrast with those like orange wheels and
Yep.
the black, I think that looks pretty sharp too.
And it looks like that was the point. It looks like black everything with a couple power statements.
Yeah.
Those orange wheels, and it looks like a few orange decals sprinkled throughout. And
It's enough to be subtle throughout
Yep.
yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I like it. So
looks good.
had some fender flares and all kinds of cool stuff done to this one. Very neat, very cool looking. So,
All right.
yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
3.
I think I am.
It's kind of a hard one because it can be a couple
Yeah.
different ways, but so 3, 2, 1.
9.1.
I was gonna say 8 point something, but I'm just gonna go with 8.
Yeah, I like this
9.1.
one. So hard. I think it's very similar to that last build. I mean, obviously a few things different colorway and whatnot, but so close to that last build. But I would take this one over the last one. I think I just like that black color scheme way more. Looks like I mean a sexy wrap put on there. Some power statement in those orange wheels. I mean another perfect wheel tire setup in my opinion for the fitment on this. On the Jeep, it looks good.
Yeah, I went with an 8. I think it definitely has the cool factor, compared to the last one we were looking at. This one's got, the orange wheels obviously stand out quite a bit, 39-inch tires. I'm curious about the truck conversion. I wanted to see a little bit more information about that. It didn't really have a whole lot in the description for what is all done to it. I'd like to see exactly a little bit, like is it a brute conversion? Was it a 4-door turned into a 2? I'm not really sure. So, but besides that, I think it's pretty wild, and I would love to see a little bit more pictures in here on this thing. Maybe.
Yeah, it looks especially go back to that battleship scene and take some more photos. That's the spot right there. That's the winner.
Cool. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Sharp looking rig, love it. Very cool. So appreciate you uploading it to the gallery. Ready for our next one?
Let's do it.
All right. So next, what do we have here? Check this thing out.
All right.
So this is a 2017 Jeep Wrangler JK U, another 4-door, and this one has the Anthem Off-Road Defenders, 17x9, -12 offset. Has the Cooper Discovers, the STT Pros, another very popular tire, 37-inch by 12.5, and Pro Comp 3.5-inch suspension. So decent build right off the bat. And these Defenders look pretty cool on here.
Yep.
He's got them painted in that color match scheme. Now these ones, correct me if I'm wrong, but these ones do have the removable sort of, I don't know what they're called, the outer spoke inserts or
absolutely. They just have a couple quick bolts on them, and really then they're off, and you can completely color match them. You could not color match them. You could take them off and leave them off as a part of the design. You can really, that's probably our most customizable wheel that we offer. Cool. You can basically do anything you want with them. Looks like this person's doing it right with matching the colorway. It looks so good bouncing that black and green back and forth. It looks strong.
It's hard to go wrong with that sort of, olive drab. I don't know if that's olive drab, but it looks pretty close to it.
Yep.
And black combination, and then you got the star sort of in that, it's kind of faded, but not really. It's sort of that military feel to it. So it looks sharp. I
and
like
going
it.
with a setup too that it looks like we just talked about, a little more daily friendly in a way that it looks like you're not. It looks like it can certainly handle the off-road, but it looks like you could use this as a daily driver and not, hate your life sometimes.
Yeah. So and then too with those Cooper STT Pros, like I said, we've been hearing nothing but good things about those too. But also I've heard they're good on the road.
Yep.
So we got a few guys that actually run them around here locally, and they love them off-road, and they run the rigs as a daily with these STT Pros, and Love how they handle on the road too. So
Yeah, looks like in that next picture they have some underglow going in this thing
Oh,
too.
yeah.
And they
Wow.
added some lighting.
yeah,
A good picture, and that custom grill too. You can see that flag
right. It's got
hidden
kind
in
of
there.
it's
That's
like
pretty unique.
That is pretty cool. It's like just subtle enough that you wouldn't notice it unless
Yeah.
you're looking, and then all of a sudden you see it there.
And looks to continue more of like a military style build, and some big old flares on that bad boy too.
Oh yeah, yeah. It looks
Wow.
like they're aftermarket. See if it says in the description here. No, but oh, this must have been before he had the Coopers. He's got some ridge grapplers on there in this
Okay.
picture.
Little bit of both here.
Yeah, bet you love the upgrade to the Coopers though.
Yeah, especially like we said for the drivability.
Yeah.
Got
The
that big fifth
soft
wheel
top
in
on
the
the back, and this one spare tire carrier. It's got the rear recovery bumper on there, rock slider, so winch on the front, recovery bumper on. This thing's built up. That's a nice build.
I like it. It's like that perfect blend between being a nice off-road machine that can definitely handle it, and then also, like I said, being something you could take every day. And
Yeah.
I think they tied the whole build together. They didn't just go with the color matched wheels. They went with the wrap, the decals, the color match on
Right.
all the wheels, the lighting. I mean, they did it.
Yeah,
Did it
it's
full.
a full build. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. Got a number?
I got a number.
All right. So 3, 2, 1.
11.
Wow. I was gonna say 8. 11, huh?
I mean, if you're gonna pick the right wheels on those Anthem off-road Defenders, I am gonna have to give you a 10 or above.
higher.
But this thing, I like this. I like. I'm a big drivability guy. I really like to. I commute quite a bit, and I like to, 1, use my ride, and 2, enjoy my ride. And it looks like this, you could really do both. And it's
So
well
basically, if you're selling your Jeep with the Defenders on it, Jordan,
done. Yeah, we're located in Appleton, Wisconsin. If you want to swing by, I would take a peek.
send them a message.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I like it. I gave it an 8. I think it's a great build. Definitely looks very cool.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot in the description again. You know, it doesn't have aftermarket. Like, I like the functionality. You
Yep.
know, the functionality over looks, over form. So I want to know, does it have aftermarket axles? You know, is it a
Yep.
drivetrain? Is it a root? You know, all these different things. But all in all, it's a clean build. It's a cool looking build. I like the olive drab or that green, whatever color it is exactly. And I like that he made the wheels to match, but not overdone.
Yep.
You know, like it's just subtle in the spokes there.
Yep. Yeah, I've seen the Defenders with some pretty bright colors on them, and sometimes it can honestly get a little much. Sometimes when you're going, depends how far you take color matching. But that black on green with those is playing so well. It looks good.
I agree. Very cool.
Yep.
Appreciate you for uploading your rig to the gallery. And moving on, number 5. Last, certainly not least. Look at this
big
one.
boys.
Oof,
Here we
look
go.
at this. 2016, it's a Jeep Wrangler Unlimited, another 4-door JK U. And this one has a set of Anthems. These are the off-road equalizers, or it'd be Anthem off-road equalizers are the model, and it has the 22x14s, negative 76
Look at that offset. Yep, that's a beast.
That's sheesh. It's already going too far for me, but we'll go through this and check it out. This one has the Aturo, the Trail Blades, the MTs, Mud Terrains, 37" by 13.5, so he's got some decent sized tires on it. It's not like he's got 35s on 22s.
some big 22s,
yeah. And has the Mopar 4-inch suspension lift. So let's check this thing out. First we'll
I
check
got a few pictures too to look at.
Yeah, some decent. Oh, he's got,
Here we go. The details
Just-
you've been asking for.
yeah.
Boom. We got 'em.
Finally redeemed yourself.
Yes, we got 'em.
I'll look over the 22-inch wheels.
There we
and
go. This guy might have just won himself a point.
Score just went up a little.
Yep, I like it.
So let's see, he's got the Oracle rock lights, DV8 inner fenders, DV8 rear bumper. DV8's a good brand. Smitty built fenders, the Smitty built rock rails, Smitty built front bumper, Fox shocks, Titan off-road LED headlights, 488 gears, nice, and Poison Spider diff covers. Wow, nice
Yeah,
list.
Done it.
That's
Yep.
good. Yeah, let's check out some of these pictures.
Yeah.
Oh, here he's got the topper off, the doors off, and flexing out.
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool picture too.
Yeah, that is this is a build. This one's going to be interesting as we
Yeah.
go through it. It looks like it's going to be another one that definitely well done. It's going to all come down to the 2214
Oh,
debate
he's got the
here,
big
I
Anthem
think.
sticker right on the windshield there.
Yep. I like it.
What
I
do
like
they
this
say in Talladega Nights about the big Fig Newton sticker?
I don't know. I don't know.
There's
remember.
something about how the sticker like covers the whole windshield.
Yeah, when he's running, I can't even see. Yeah. Yeah.
It's got the Angry Grill headlights on there.
Looks like he's gonna be able to light up the trail. That is for sure.
You need to find Bigfoot. He's got some cube lights up here by the windshield frame.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, I'm not a fan of that Angry Grill, but for some reason, the way he has this one set up, or she, guys, whatever,
Yep.
The way that it's set up here is he's got the black sort of around the halo headlights here,
Yep.
and then the Angry Grill is color matched, so it kind of looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks aggressive with that
Yeah.
front bumper.
Yeah.
You got the rock lights kind of sporadic through there. You got a couple halos on there. It's that's
not bad.
a aggressive looking front end.
It's all right. I mean,
Yeah. Hey, I mean, as we
yeah,
go from
yeah.
1740s to
Right.
some 2214s on
Yeah.
37s, this is a trip. But
you know, if I had wheels that were that big, the biggest concern would be damage, right?
yep, more
So-
surface area.
Yeah. So, and there's less tire to cushion a rock from smashing into those wheels.
Yep.
Fortunately, when you get a set of Anthems, you can purchase the no questions asked replacement plan,
Yep.
which if you do damage your wheel, if you do have bigger wheels like this, you take it off-roading and you damage the heck out of it, if you have that no questions asked warranty plan, you can just replace them. So
Yep.
it's definitely worth it if you plan on having some bigger wheels.
Yeah, Anthem off-road. Get that NQRP plan and then go pound those things because that's what they're made for. It's
Yeah.
not, they're no joke.
Cool. Another picture of the wheels and tires there. Pretty cool. I mean,
Yep, I think-
all in all, it's all right. It's all right.
They might make
It's
me
all
eat my words on what I just said last time. We'll see here.
All right, so you ready for a number?
I'm ready.
All right, cool. So count down 3, 2, 1, 7.
8, and I think it would have been a 7. I just got to give it some Anthem love. It looks like it's a show Jeep. I'm gonna say it. It looks like it's built to go to shows and look gnarly, and it covers that base. I think if we're here to rate off-road rigs, I think this thing could take a little abuse, like you said. It could take a little bit of abuse.
Yeah, it's like I said, a little extreme. You know, from my point of view, it goes more to the show side.
Yep.
It's a cool looking build, but being a functional guy, those wheels, you know, it just looks like it hurts the wallet just because of the damage that they would incur on the trails.
Yes.
I mean, we air down, 5-6 PSI, and there is no cushion there. So
Yeah, you could fit some big size rocks inside of those 22.
Right,
14s.
exactly. Yeah, exactly.
I agree.
Yeah. So other than that, the color combination is not bad. That green color kind of makes it stand out a little bit. He's got the black, graphics on it,
Yep.
stickers. So not too bad looking.
Yeah, overall I like the build. Like we talked about, that front end is aggressive looking. I like the wheel tire setup is nice. Like you said, it's not like you went gigantic wheel, small tire. You still put a nice wheel tire setup on there.
37s.
Yeah, that color, like I said, I would prefer that last green a little more than this. That's
Right.
just me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I like it. Good
Yeah.
wheel choice though.
Yeah, and definitely appreciate the number of pictures and the description as well. And if you guys are uploading your rigs to the gallery, make sure to have a bunch of pictures and a really good description. So that way we can get your rig featured on one of our Rating Your Builds episodes. And if you guys are looking for some Anthems, whether the Equalizers, Defenders, Intimidators like I got in the Scout, you can find them at trailbuiltoffroad.com. Other than that, we appreciate all of you for watching. I'm Josh from Trailbuilt. This is
Jordan from Anthem.
Jordan from Anthem. So appreciate all of you for watching, and we'll see you guys out on the trails.